So the angle addition postulate works almost exactly the same as the segment addition postulate, except that we're talking about angles rather than segments. So in this case, the angle addition postulate basically states that for an angle 1, 2, and 3 as shown there, so as you can see, angle 2 is right here, angle 1 is right here. So if you add these two, you get the measure of the whole thing. And so we can write that mathematically as the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure of angle 3. So we can use that and we can play with that equation in order to solve these angles. So now we're going to look at a problem. You have the measure of angle ABQ. So the measure of this angle, so you have the measure of angle ABQ, this angle right here, is equal to 72 degrees. So we're going to write that down here. So we have this is 72 degrees. And then the measure of angle ABC, so the whole big thing, is equal to 126 degrees. So we're going to mark that, and we're going to use a curve so that we can show this arc, show that that whole thing is 126 degrees. And so they're asking us to find the measure of QBC, which is this angle right here. So because of the angle addition postulate, I know that the measure of angle ABQ plus the measure of angle QBC is equal to the measure of angle ABC. And so if I substitute the things that I do know, I know that ABQ is 72 degrees plus, this is what I'm looking for, QBC, and that all equals 126. And so we can do the math. 126 minus 72 is the measure that I'm looking for. So that would be 4 and 12, that would be 54 degrees. So that's the measure of angle QBC is 54 degrees. Now for this problem right here, we have that you have three angles marked, and you have, so angle 1 is right here, angle 2, and you have angle 3, which is the whole thing. So if we write down an equation of what we know, we have that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure of angle 3. Now let's substitute with the information they gave me. They gave me that angle 3 is 45 and angle 1 is 3x. So angle 1 is 3x plus the measure of angle 2, that equals 45. So then I messed up and I forgot to give you some data. So the measure of angle 2, we can only give a mathematical expression, which is 45 minus 3x. And that would have to be your answer based on the information that I gave you, unless I gave you the value of x, because I didn't give you enough information. But if you had the value of x, so let's say that I told you that x is equal to 2, then if x is equal to 2, the measure of angle 2 is equal to 45 minus 6, which is 39 degrees. So Unless you have enough information, that would be what you have, and I made a mistake, but at the same time, given an algebraic answer is not a problem. It is actually correct and acceptable to give an algebraic answer, which is something that you need to learn how to do as well.